You don't just use language, you live inside it. Every thought you form, every memory you recall, every feeling you name passes through words. But what if the limits of your language are also the limits of your world? Welcome to Zukkun Knows. 1. The hidden power of words. Language is not a tool, it's architecture for thought. Without words, we couldn't organize memories or build complex ideas. Children who learn words for numbers or emotions start perceiving them differently. Language doesn't mirror thought, it gives it shape. We think in sentences, not silence. 2. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. Linguists Edward Sapir and Benjamin Whorf proposed that language shapes perception. The Hopi people, for instance, describe time as a cycle, not a line. This affects how they plan and remember. People who speak languages with gendered nouns, like French or Spanish, unconsciously assign gendered traits to objects. Words frame how we see the world. 3. Time and space in words. In English, time moves left to right, but in Mandarin, it flows up and down. Aboriginal Australians use cardinal directions instead of left and right. They always know where north is, even in the dark. Their language trains the brain like a compass. Every tongue rewires the sense of space and time in its own way. 4. Naming colors. Languages divide colors differently. Some have no word for blue, others have dozens for green. People who lack a word for a color often struggle to distinguish it. Language literally changes perception at the visual level. We see the world through a vocabulary filter. 5. Emotions without translation. Not all feelings have names in English. The Japanese word amae means the pleasure of being cared for. German Schadenfreude means joy at another's pain. Naming emotions makes them more real. Cultures without certain words may experience emotions differently, or not at all. 6. Thought. Without words, can we think without language? Studies of infants and animals suggest yes, but abstract reasoning needs words. Language compresses thought into symbols we can share. When we lose words through brain injury or silence, thinking slows like a computer without code. Language is the operating system of the mind. 7. The language of memory. Words shape how we remember. Cultures with past and future verb tenses think more about time. Those without distinct tenses live more in the present. Even eyewitnesses recall events differently depending on language structure. Language doesn't just describe memory, it edits it. 8. Bilingual brains. Speaking two languages changes cognition. Bilingual people switch mental frameworks like flipping channels. They often show greater empathy and problem-solving flexibility. Different languages activate different brain networks, giving more than one way to think. Each language is a lens on reality. 9. The dark side of words. Language can also trap thought. Propaganda, slogans, and euphemisms manipulate perception. Collateral damage hides civilian deaths. Enhanced interrogation hides torture. Words reshape morality by renaming truth. Control the words and you control the world. 10. Expanding the mind. Learning new languages expands perception itself. Every new word adds a new color to the palette of thought. Languages die when cultures forget them, and with them, unique ways of seeing the universe. To think bigger, we must speak broader. Words don't just express us, they evolve us. Language is not just what we speak, it's who we are. It builds our thoughts, bends our truths, and binds our world together. If this changed how you hear your own voice, subscribe for more hidden science of the mind